already started. Hey y'all, hey. Please don't tell Glenn I was late, okay? I was supposed to do announcements this morning. I got my list here. Last night I was tired. Listen. Morning guys, good morning y'all, good morning. It's hashtag Rise and Grind. Yeah, I've been up. I've been awake for like 30 minutes. Woo! Alright, I'm Heather Parody. What's up? Glenn's gonna be on in like 5 minutes. I told her I was late, okay? I was tired. Okay, I was supposed to say congratulations to the Morning 5. What up, Morning 5? Congratulations, awesome job on everything. Morning routines are important. It's important to get up when you're supposed to, wake up and do the things that you know you're supposed to do. I never struggle with that. Three, take some time to invite people to the group. Hey guys, invite your friends. Listen, word of mouth is the best marketing. If this community, if these people you're commenting and saying, hey to, good morning, I see y'all doing that all the time. Y'all are always chipper, wide awake. So glad, so happy for you. But if this is something that has changed your life, and I know it has, invite a friend. Say, listen, check out this guy named Lundy. Check out hashtag Rise and Grind. You can invite right now, you can share. Go ahead and do that. What's next? Are you looking for a career change? Are you looking for something different to do with your life? You want to work with awesome people? I do. Reach out to Glenn. He is connected with amazing dealers. I say that country. Dealers. That's such a hard word for Southern folk. Around the country, car dealers, y'all. So connect with Glenn if you are looking for a career change. And that leads me to point number 5. I'm almost done. Glenn's coming. Are you in the world of automotive? I'm talking to you, in the world of automotive. Glenn works with leaders in the auto industry to help them grow. And get this, you can join the 800% club. You know that's next level. You're not playing when you're in the 800% club. Like they kind of brag in there. You know, it's not 100%, it's not 200%. Try 800, Jack. The 800% club. I'm not even in the auto industry, and I want a part of that. You know what I'm saying? Rise and Grind. This is not just a show. It's also a community. Connect with more hashtag Rise and Grinders. Kind of made that up. At facebook.com Rise and Grind Crew. Again, that is facebook.com/Rise and Grind Crew. And listen, this is the last bit. Okay, I gotta go get some more coffee, y'all. God, it's so early. We got to change this to 6:30 a.m. I'm just playing. 5:30 is good. I'm wide awake. Listen, the very last thing is there are these things called stars. It's a stars program. You buy stars and you can give them during the show. And Glenn don't keep all those stars. He don't keep them. He's a good guy. You know what he does with that? He helps people in the community. Last time they went out and they hugged a whole bunch of homeless people and gave them gift cards, $50 gift cards. That's what you guys did. Y'all be blessing people. Y'all be blessing the community. And the time before that, they brought out Chick-fil-A to the police. You know Chick-fil-A's from the Lord, y'all. Y'all are doing the Lord's work. All right, that's all my announcements, friends. I think he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Oh, hey, Glenn, how's it going? Hey, y'all have a good day. Bye.
Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
What is up, y'all? Good morning. You're like, oh no, not this girl again. Oh, why, Lord? Listen, Glenn Lundy is a busy man. He is on his way somewhere. I know he's going to the airport. I wonder which airport. What? Y'all know which airport he lives close to? Maybe somebody else can go jump in there and see what's going on with Glenn. But no, seriously, he is out on a business trip. So if this is your first time seeing me, well, I guess it's not because you just, wait, that wasn't me. That girl did those announcements. That wasn't me. No. My name is Heather Parody. I'm so pumped to be with you guys today because this is one of the best communities in the world. And I am not playing with y'all. I'm not joking. We're going to be just together today for the next 20 minutes or so. We're going to be continuing this series on Think and Grow Rich. But first, I need you to do something for me. Y'all know I love my coffee. I like caffeine. There's no shame. People be saying, caffeine addiction. I gave up caffeine. Those aren't my people. I said, why would you want to stop something that the Lord brought into your life, right? That the Lord blessed us with, which was the caffeine, which was the coffee bean. I can't even talk. I've had so much. I want you guys, I love my coffee mugs. I love my coffee cups, my coffee mugs. And today's is awkward. You can't see it right now because it's backwards. Awkward is my specialty. Napoleon Hill talks about having a specialization. My chosen field of specialty is the awkward. What I want you guys to do, if you're able, is take a little picture of your coffee mug, what you're drinking out of, drop it in the comments so we can see it. I can get all jealous over your coffee cup. I know Glenn sends his love to you guys so much. I know he wishes that he could be here. So big thank you and shout out to him for trusting me to do this morning. And I want you guys to just drop some love for him in the comments. Safe travel, prayers, good vibes, all the things as he travels during the pandemic, right? I was going to tell you guys, though, I was feeling kind of, I don't know, a little anxious, because Glenn, his setup for his show, it's next level. Like, he's not playing around with y'all, okay? Like, he has switcher boards. He switches cameras. Like, if you switch camera angles for me, you'd see a wall. I got a chair over there. Like, you don't want me switching around cameras. Like, it's not that interesting. You know what I mean? He's got the music. He's got the video. So setting all this up, I was like, how can I make this a little more home for you guys, even though I don't have all the fancy stuff? You know what I do got? Paper. That's right. What's today's date? Today is 7/16. You know what Glenn says? There's never going to be another 7/16/20. So I'm going to put this up on the wall right behind us because that's how fancy I am. That's how we rise and grind over here. And it's even backwards, see? Because I forgot. But I can't write in mirror language. All right, listen, y'all. We're going to be finishing this series on Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. So there's something about me that y'all don't know. There's something about me y'all don't know. Okay? Me and Napoleon Hill, we go way back. Like, I don't think even Glenn knows this, that Napoleon Hill's my boo. Okay? So let me show you real quick so y'all don't think I'm lying to you. That's me and Napoleon Hill back in the day. He was telling me this idea about this book that he wanted to write, Think and Grow Rich. And, I don't want to say we spent, too long on it because his mind was pretty much made up. But, I spent a good 90 minutes just consulting him about it and said, you know what, Hill, I think this is actually a really good idea. So Yeah, I don't want to brag or anything, that I knew about Think and Grow Rich prior, you know, and that I was the first thinker and grow richer. But you know, I just want to give y'all a little bit of that history because you know we're tight like that and all that stuff. Um, anyway, let's get back to the subject at hand, which is really you guys. You guys are the main deal. Y'all are the party here, okay? And so I know Glenn, he always does a dance party, and this is the time where we're gonna share out this episode. It's super simple. If you are new here, all you gotta do is hit that share button, tell the people to wake up, to rise and grind. Y'all go ahead and start doing that as I'm gonna say hi to some of you guys. Man, I'm watching my replay, my hands are going like this. I feels like I'm at church getting a miracle. That's how much I'm loving today on this Thursday. So I'm going to say hi to a few of you guys. I do not have music because I can't figure out how to do it. So we're going to do, I decided, the silent dance party. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Susan Rose. How you doing, girl? Okay, I'm not going to sing to y'all anymore. Janelle. Whitney Wells. What's up, Whitney Wells? Whitney Wells, she's here every morning. I believe that is true. Same with Terry Collins. Mike, what's up? Oh, we got to dance a little bit. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Nathaniel, what up, Nathaniel? Are you sharing it? Are you sharing this morning? I need you to. Elizabeth Hawkins. She's a first thinker. Girl, yeah. Come on. Laura, let's give a fist bump to Laura Berman. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. See, I'm laying some beats for y'all. Glenn, I know. Glenn's like, God, she's multi-talented. I didn't know she could beat. She could lay a beat. I could lay a beat, y'all. Joel Matthews, what's up? John is in the house. We got Gail. We got we got two Terrys in here. The Terry Potty, Amanda Center, very awesome. Oh, Rodney just gave some stars. If you're new here, this whole star thing, you see people giving stars. Listen, this is such a cool program that Glenn has where if you guys give stars, they collect all of that and then go bless somebody out in the community. They have given Chick-fil-A out to police officers. They've gone out and given gift cards to homeless. It's so amazing. That's why I love this community. What is up, Emily? How's it going? Oh, we got to dance a little bit. Oh, I love that part of the song. They're like, there's no music. I know you don't need music when you are music. You know what I'm saying? You don't need beats when you are the beat. Praise him. What's up, Adam? What's up, Tracy? What's up, Aaron, Brad? Oh my goodness, so many of you in here. Please hit that share button. Let's share this out. This is going to be a very interesting episode. And I know that's hard for y'all to believe. I'm like, no. This is going to be interesting because let's get into this. Glenn, Glenn goes out of town. Bless him. And he tells me, let me show you real quick that we're on this right here. We are on, praise the Lord, the Think and the Grow Rich. Okay, so y'all have gone over quite a bit of stuff. Now, as you can see, this pyramid stacks. So all of these habits, all of these things follow one another, right? Well, guess what? I got the top of the pyramid. He left me with the top of the pyramid. And this stuff isn't a joke. The master sex transmutation. Oh, y'all, listen. Y'all need to pour yourself another cup of coffee this morning. Oh, shoot. We're going to be talking about this. Y'all know y'all need to share out this because this is going to be an interesting episode for you guys. So Think and Grow Rich, if you have not read this book, this is one of those rereads. You read it once and you're like, that was good, but I need to reread that because it's heavy, y'all. It is super, super heavy. But Napoleon Hill, he's a kind of cute old man too. You can go to YouTube and there are videos of him actually breaking down all the steps. And he's such a cute little old dude. But the way the language of it and the weight of what they talk about is so rich. It is so heavy. It's one of those definite rereads. But again, we're going to go back to the power of the mastermind. That is the next step in this little pyramid. The mastermind. Dun, dun, dun. What is the mastermind? Well, to tell you the honest truth, I was introduced to Napoleon Hill through this concept of the mastermind. I was in grad school and I had a small business, and a friend came to me and she said, we should start a mastermind. And I'm like, girl, you know, I'm on the straight and narrow. I don't know what you're talking about. But that don't sound right. That sounds, you know, as she explained to me, she said, look, this is my gateway drug. She's like, read this. And this was the book that I read for understanding what a mastermind was. Now it's, you know, there's a lot of definitions, and I'm just going to give you the Heather definition, okay? Because you know it's going to be simplified. It's pretty much when several people come together collaboratively to look at a specific problem and give different insights to it. And so it's the idea, you know, that there's two is better than one, that when you gather that you have a greater sense of energy, you have different creative ideas. And this stuff actually really works. I took this to heart when she told me this. I'm going to show you guys this picture. Shortly after we started our mastermind, we started inviting more people to it. We had these two businesses. She had her business and I had mine. And we started getting together and talking about the problems that we had, going through some of our struggles. And we started inviting people. Let me show you this picture. This is really old picture, so forgive it. But this was my old apartment. This was probably 10 years ago, where we would just invite friends over. And we did this every single Sunday. I want to say it was every other Sunday for 2 years. And it got so big that we had to move to 2 different locations. And this is something I discovered in this process. And there's a reason I'm telling you this, is people want community. They don't want to do things alone. And so if you feel that way, if you feel like something's missing, and if you're not a part of, you know, a small group of people, it doesn't have to be a living room full of people. It can be your best friend, or, you know, 1 or 2 of you who get on a Zoom call and connect with each other. The thing that Napoleon Hill was trying to drive home was, 1, you don't have to do things alone. And 2, you're actually going to expand your goals and your process when you link arms with other people. And that's why groups like this, the community that you guys have built, is so, so important, because this is essentially, I mean, you could call this even a mastermind. You're coming together for one purpose in the morning to gather your thoughts, to invest in yourself, and then to go forth. So that's the principle of the mastermind. What is next? Let's see. Oh, there's that picture of me, Napoleon Hill again. I love that picture of us. It brings back such good memories. Let's see here. What do we have next? Oh, man. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Sex transmutation. Thank you, Glenn. Explain to the peoples what sex transmutation, did I say that right? Mutation? Yeah, okay, good. That sounds kind of dangerous. Okay. Really, this is, I'm laughing and I'm being ridiculous about this, but this is actually a really interesting concept that Napoleon Hill talked about. It's pretty much this. Okay, let me give you some Heather terms again, because I don't know how else to give it to you other than just some plain talk, y'all, some plain talk. The idea is that there are, see, do you like this abstract photo that I got? Like, what photo do you get for this? So I was like, let's go abstract, okay? But the idea is that there is a driving force, an energy to all of us as humans. And Napoleon Hill was saying that the desire for sex and expression is one of the most strongest desires, one of the strongest drives innately in humans, innately. And you know this is true. And so this idea is that high achievers, successful people are able to transfer that energy, guide that energy into something productive. Okay, into something productive. And so and you could, you know, this isn't just to do with sex, this could do with all, you know, very primal urges. Instead of, using those primal urges to drive you towards destruction, you can actually take that energy. And he actually breaks down some pretty heavy stuff, which I'm not going to do here today. We don't have enough coffee in the world for Heather to explain all this stuff to you. So pick up the book, but to be able to guide that energy into something productive. And he said that some of the most successful men have been able to do this. And that's what's made them successful. They recognize these innate desires. They recognize this driving force within them, and they figure out how to use that towards a higher calling, I guess. Woo! Praise him. All right, y'all. So next we have the subconscious mind. Let's take a little bit of a drink of Red Bull. Who drinks Red Bull at 5:53 in the morning? Along with her coffee. If y'all do prayer in the morning, y'all can throw up Heather Parody's name. Lord, help her with her caffeine. It can't be good. All right, so next is subconscious mind. Woo! I'm telling you, these topics. Glenn got planning. Didn't he get planning or something? Yeah, organized planning. That's what Glenn got. I can talk about organized planning. You throw sex transmutation and subconscious mind my way. Okay, listen. So there was this really awesome analogy of the subconscious mind that I heard from somebody else a couple of days ago, and I really, really love this, and I wanted to share it with you. Subconscious mind is something that, Napoleon Hill says we can't necessarily control fully because we don't fully understand it. We don't, it's subconscious, right? But what he did say is that we can start through habit. Let's say that again. Praise him. Through habit. Sarah Ball. Who else is in here? Terrell Lake. Rick. What's up, y'all? Are y'all sharing? Did y'all share this? Have I mentioned that yet? I'm going to say it again. Oh, there's Glenn. Oh, no, Glenn's watching. Hey, Glenn. Hey. Sorry. I always feel like I need to say I'm sorry. What's up? All right. Okay. What's up, Michael? Michael just joined. Michael Gun 3. Okay. So subconscious mind, yeah. So we can't fully understand, fully control it because it is, quote, subconscious. Hope y'all see this. But I heard this analogy the other day that I really, really liked. And it talked about how it kind of compared our conscious mind and our subconscious mind to rooms. And so kind of like your conscious mind is the house, right? It's where you spend most of your time and you understand and it's a little bit more controllable. And the subconscious mind is like this little room down in the basement or the attic that you don't ever really visit, but it's really controlling everything. And that's what Napoleon Hill was talking about, was learning how to train your subconscious mind. And why would we want to train our subconscious mind? Well, it's so interesting. And you guys know this, most of our programming was kind of set in stone when we were born, when we were first few years of life, the kind of environments that we grew up in, the kind of relationships we had with our parents, and et cetera. And so some of the programming that we have can be rewired. Can we say that again for the people in the back? Some of the programming that we have can be rewired. Praise him. Thank you, Lord. But that comes through habit, because what was molded together years and years ago, it's not necessarily, quote, an easy fix. It takes, a long time of repetition, of, quiet time, of doing these habits in the morning, of investing in yourself, of being around good people, eating right, all of these things, which you can slowly start to rewire some things in your mind and really start to tap into the subconscious and rewire it towards the type of man and the type of woman that you want to be. Praise him. I like praising him. That's why I always say praise him, because it's true. Okay, we got the brain. Now, this is pretty. We're only going to spend a second on this. The brain. Isn't that a beautiful brain? Looking at brains just makes me sick. I don't know why. Oh man, A&P class in college was hard for me. I'm like, oh, even this picture, man, it's too early for this. 6 a.m. showing you pictures of brains, but that's what we do here on hashtag Rise and Grind. So this concept was really just understanding kind of what we were just talking about. And that's what's so cool about all of these habits, all these rituals, is they stack on each other. That pyramid's just not there to be cute. It actually plays into the next concept. So we just talked about the subconscious mind, which brings us to the brain, that your brain can change, that things can rewire, that we are in control of it. Like we can, we're not just robots walking around and just handed a stack of cards and like, good luck, Jack. You know what I mean? It's, you know, we can be good stewards to what we have. And again, he goes into a lot of science behind this about how things can, and this was interesting because this was way before his time. I mean, y'all know back in the day when me and Napoleon Hill were talking, you know, we didn't have access to all this science that you guys have now. You know, this was a lot of just inspiration from him that he knew intuitively, I guess, some of these things a little bit ahead of his time, that, you know, neuroplasticity, that our brains can change. Let's get to the very last point because I'm talking too much and there's too many things to say. The last step. Let's review. This is so much. Let's review. Mastermind. Don't do it alone. Don't do it alone. Sex transmutation. Are you able to recognize innate energy inside of you and figure out, how can I use this innate energy and translate it in another way? Subconscious mind. Not everything is very obvious. Sometimes there's programming in our brains, and we overcome some of the stuff that we want to rewire and reshape through habit, through repetition, through the things that Glenn teaches us all the time, which leads us to the brain, how powerful it is, that it can change, that there is an energy force within our brain, and all thoughts are energy. He talks about this, and you know, you've heard that, my positive vibes, don't be messing with my positive vibes. There's actually scientific truth to that, that our thoughts actually contain energy, and there's higher frequencies and lower frequencies. And that's not just woo-woo stuff, y'all. Listen, y'all be like, oh, Heather's woo-woo. Heather's not that woo-woo, y'all. This is science. Look it up. Look it up. Which leads us to the sixth sense. We're talking about energy. Let's go ahead and go there. Let's go ahead and get a little crazy today. Oh no. I don't want that kind of sixth sense. Nope. Napoleon Hill, he's talking about the sixth sense. I don't want. No. That's not what he was talking about. You're gonna be seeing dead people. Okay. If that were the case, I wouldn't want to think, and I wouldn't want to be rich. Okay. Fist bump, Don Sankey. Okay. All right. That's not what he's talking about. What he's talking about is tapping in to something higher, a creative force, God, universe. Okay. Now, I chose this picture not just to be cute because Heather likes jumping in the mountains with skinny jeans and boots. I've never done that, and I probably never will, because you know I'd be falling and breaking something. I chose this picture because when I think about the sixth sense, when I think about intelligence, God, universe, when I think about that connecting with the higher being, I always think through this. And this is why I love that this is the last step, is we get to this point where we have to be faithful with what we have, right? It's kind of on us to formulate this desire, to build faith, to practice auto-suggestion, to, you know, specialize in a knowledge. It's on us to tap into our imagination, to be disciplined and have organized planning. It's up to us to make the right decisions and be persistent and surround ourselves with the right people and recognize innate energy in us and steer it towards something good. It's, you know, in our wheelhouse and power to rewire our brains, tap into our subconscious mind through repetition and habit, and begin to rewire some things. But, you know, at the end of the day, when we've done everything that we can do, when we've tapped out, when we've given it all, when we've been faithful, there's still that little piece left. And that's why I love this picture. There's that little bitty jump left where you're left hanging, where you've done your work, you've done the habits, you've done the rituals, and you need something bigger to step in and carry you the rest of the way. And that's what the sixth sense is it's saying, you know what? You know what, y'all? You know what, Joel? You know what, Pam? I'm not going to leave you hanging. You've been faithful, and I'm going to carry you the rest of the way. And that's tapping in to this, this higher being, God, if I may, universe, source. And when you do that, he has some thoughts. He gives you some inspiration. I mean, I don't know if you've ever experienced that, some creative thoughts, some intuition that pops in that you could have spent all day long with a pen and paper and struggled and couldn't have figured it out. But you go outside and you go on a walk and something just drops in you. And that was the thing you were looking for. That's that sixth sense. That's that intuitive voice coming in, something speaking to you, something filling in that gap. You know, and that's the highest level that we can get to. And that's what I absolutely love, that he ends the book with that. I'm sweating. We did it, y'all. We did it together. We did this together. Thank you so much for your patience, for being so fun. I have one last thing. That's 6:04. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry to keep you guys. But listen, if you can just do this for me, this is going to take a minute and a half, and it will change your life. We're going to end this beautiful down together with my top 4 favorite TikTok videos from this past week. Are you with me? I love you guys so much. Had an incredible time together. Let's do this. I'm going to move this over here because y'all know I'm not so, I'm not as techy as Glenn. Here we go. Are you ready? Let's share screen. Boop. Let me make sure this went through. Did this go through? Let me see. There's a lag. 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 Everybody in the back. Okay, I'm just going to trust the Lord that this is what.
Hey, Mufasa. Oh my God! You better kill it! You better kill it! Show me something!
This is the weirdest thing anyone's ever asked me for as a waiter. So this guy and his friend are eating ribs, and he waves me down, and I come over, and I'm like, yes, and he asked me to scratch his back.
Yeah, can you scratch my back? My hands are covered in sauce.
And I'm stunned, and I'm like, and he's like, please.
Please, it itches. Oh, please.
I look at his friend, you know, like a little help, and he just shrugs. And this guy's, please. My hand just starts moving. Like, I don't know if it's all the years of being conditioned as a surfer, but I did it. I scratched this random customer's back.
A little lower. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
And that's it. And then, you know, I left feeling violated.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Y'all be blessed. Have an awesome day. Love you guys. Safe travels to Glenn.